The following stream has been approved for all puzzle audiences by the puzzle general community.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cards of the Heart, and this is Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2020, brought to you by Puzzle General. We've got two great matches for you coming up this evening, including one that will be brought to you live as it happens for the first time in this tournament. But first, we've got a replay of one of the most anticipated matchups in this tournament in 6, and ilikebeingsmart are number 8 and number 9 qualifying seeds. And to help us call that action for at least this first match, please, this is your first time on this tournament. Introduce yourself. Yes. Anyone that follows Puzzle League community knows Tayman, our S-Hard record holder. Definitely welcome his voice to this commentary booth. And this first matchup we're gonna see tonight is going to be crazy, and it has big implications for your group, Tay. What do you expect to see going into this matchup?
So I know this match is really anticipated just because of how close 6 and ilikebeingsmart are in their qualifiers. They're just separated by a couple seconds on their qualifier times, and I'm not. And it looks like it looks like they set PBs during the qualifiers, so their PBs are also separated by just a couple seconds. I'm excited because I know 6 has been putting in a lot of practice into this game and this category, and Nicole, for ilikebeingsmart, just has the experience and the consistency of just years of playing the game and being around the community, even if she hasn't been speedrunning as seriously or consistently.
Yeah, we'll get further into the breakdown of these two players in just a moment. But first, if any of you are just watching this game for the first time and don't fully understand how it works, and this is definitely one of those games that takes a while to learn, let me attempt to explain just how this game is supposed to be played. Pokemon Puzzle League is a Match 3 puzzle game first released for the Nintendo 64 on September 25th, 2000 in North America and March 2nd, 2001 in Europe. It was re-released on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console in both regions in May 2008. It is a Match 3 puzzle game in that if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you need to do more than just simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also to send garbage to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage to your opponent that can prove to be very disruptive. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear, and then have the panels immediately above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break your stack through the top, you lose. So you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you'll have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think that they can no longer make a move. Hard mode contains 15 stages, and V-Hard and S-Hard have 16. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win 3 races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. Alright, let's talk a little bit about how this tournament is going to go, since this is the first match that you guys will be seeing. So, as I said in that little intro, we will be doing best of 5 races against the computer in this tournament. So the first 2-3 wins will win each and every match in this tournament. And we have 4 groups of round robin that we are going through in this tournament. With 14 entrants, that left a couple of groups with only 3 players. That's just so many fewer matches to go through in that group, but it should all be hotly contested nonetheless, as all the group matches are going to be played on the hard difficulty, which should give just about everyone a chance to make a little noise in the group stage. And with those few matches, there's not going to be a whole lot of time for everyone to finish them. All of us will have 4 weeks to complete the matches, so they all need to be done by October 4th. October 4th is the last day we're going to be getting those matches in, so we're going to be trying to move on to the bracket stage pretty quickly, and what the top 2 players in each of the groups will get to move on to that final bracket of double elimination. But we can elaborate more on those as we get to those rounds. But yeah, here is our next matchup. 6 and ilikebeingsmart competing in their first matches of the tournament. Nicole Smart has the tournament experience, finishing in the bracket stage in 3 of the last 4 terms, including 7th at the 2017 Puzzle League tournament. But 6 is hoping to show some transfer of his skills from his exploits with Tetris 99 and Tetris Effect. So this is going to be a very, very close matchup. I ask you, Tayman, one simple question: who you got?
I think I'm going to go with Nicole for this match. I think their skills are roughly equivalent, at least up until this point, and I think Nicole/Smart is a little bit more of a consistent player, more of the tournament experience.
We shall see if that experience does win the day. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump in to that first matchup of the tournament. So here we are, about ready to start this first match. Again, this is a best of 5. So 3 wins will win the tournament and will win the match. And there's a little score display at the bottom that will show you how many games each player has won. So getting right into it, 6 is starting with an X4 chain. Looks like a bit of an X3 chain from Smart. And they both finish at 13 seconds for the first stage. Oh boy, if the rest of the stages are like this, this is going to go very quickly.
Yeah, Nicole got a little lucky there. It looks like she only had to send 3 lines there. And honestly, what I'm going to be looking for, and what you're looking for in general with hard mode, is just top off the opponent as fast as possible. And generally, I know my safe strat is usually to do, you want to do the double 4 combo, and you want to get, I usually go a 4 chain to be safe. There's no really need to go for like extreme PV strats in a tournament, because that's probably not going to work all throughout, and you're going to lose more time that way.
Yeah, I tend to agree with the opening tactic and the 6 showing that very well with appear to be a 12-second Brock. Smart coming in with a 22 and 6 building up a little bit of a lead here, but as both of us have definitely seen throughout our years playing this game and playing hard mode a bit, this is still anyone's game. I mean, you're basically looking for each stage to finish, especially early on, in like 15 to 20 seconds, but some of the later stages can get out of hand very quickly.
Yeah, I know that's my biggest fear in group stages, is just having like that 1 minute long stage in the second half. Or even in the first half, if you're really unlucky, that can just really open the door to your opponent.
Oh, Nicole is just struggling to get Surge topped off here. It's showing exactly what you're talking about. It looked like 6 went to an X5 chain on Surge. Like I have a little guide in the speedrun leaderboard for this game that recommends an X4 chain with several combos, but if you can't get the extra combos, then you might as well fill the extra out with a chain, and we'll see if 6 continues to take that conservative approach throughout. And very unfortunate here. There are a bunch of garbage blocks barely off screen getting transformed. And yeah, this can just happen with hard mode. This is just one of those unfortunate things you learn to deal with.
Do you choose to battle me?
So Nicole getting some garbage transformed. Looks like she's gonna keep up relatively well with 6 here. 6 starting his Koga.
Yeah, it looks like in the last couple stages, Nicole has struggled in her initial assaults, but has done a good job of topping them off afterwards. And that's one of the things that you can kind of get stuck in this loop of like not sending enough initially and then not sending enough in your follow-up, because I know what happens in my experience is that if you're not sending enough initially, you get kind of panicky, and you don't necessarily want to do a big chain or spend a lot of time topping them off, because you've already wasted time not sending enough initially, but you're still not topping them off, like by not spending enough time chaining. Like it takes time to do like another 4 chain or a 5 chain, but like that's sometimes just what you have to do if the AI has gone down to the second or third row. So it's important not to get too frazzled, especially during a tournament where you know your opponent is probably hot on your tail or ahead of you.
And speaking of ahead, Smart showing off a couple beautiful 4-chain sequences in the past couple of stages, now building up a rather solid 1-stage lead. Struggling a little bit to the finish here, but fortunately Blaine was working from the bottom of the stack. wasted his time trying to get up to the top. And 6 not handling Sabrina well at all.
Hello, Koga. You are not allowed to send that much. You are not allowed. This is hard mode. What are you doing?
We've definitely seen that a few times too. Like these hard mode opponents aren't that fast, but they are certainly capable of sending a lot at the wrong time. Oh, nice 5 chain from Smart.
Ooh.
Here we go, trying to build up the ever patented 2-stage lead on 6 here, building up a rather decent 4-chain follow-up and getting Blaine in 15 seconds. Trying not to fall too far behind here. But Nicole is definitely on top of her game right now. Just making so many combos, going all the way to the next 5 chain, being a bit as conservative as 6 has been throughout. They both are generally going for X5 chain opens, and that can definitely help a bit more with the variance that hard mode throws at you. There's a simultaneous finish from 6 and Nicole, and they are exactly 1 stage apart now.
I'm a little surprised to see some of these conservative tactics, given how close they are to each other. Like as I mentioned, you might want to go for more conservative tactics in a race if you don't want to, if you think you're the favorite player and you don't want to take any risk of going to having a really long stage. But these players are so close, like maybe I thought they'd want to play a little more aggressively, but as we've talked about, the fear of like one of those really long stages looks like it's overriding that. It's providing the main strategy right now.
Oh, it looks like Nicole was not able to do what she normally does with Giovanni, and now this stage is getting a bit out of hand, and this is the fear that you laid out, Tay. This is what our players are definitely concerned with, and now both players starting to get into a bit of a struggle with Giovanni here. Giovanni's really doing his darndest to decide this one. And there it is.
Oh no, the lead flips again.
There we go. 6:34 Giovanni entering the Elite Four now at about 8.5 minutes. Time is running out. This hard mode only has 15 stages compared to the other harder modes, 16. So Smart's going to be needing 6 to slip up a few more times before this race is done in order for her to win.
What is Gio doing?
Oh my goodness. This is almost 2 minutes.
Okay, I think. Oh my god.
Almost 2 minutes. Oof.
See, the worst thing about that in hard is that in hard mode, like, it's perfectly expected that your opponent is gonna get through their stages in 15 to 20 seconds. If you're having a bad stage in S hard, like, there's a pretty good chance that your opponent is also going to have a bad stage. But in hard mode, if you're having a bad stage, like, your opponent might just rattle off 3 15-second stages in a row, and all of a sudden you've gone from 2-stage lead to a 1-stage deficit. That's what scares me the most about those super long stages in hard mode.
I think Smart noticed that and went to an X6 chain for Richie. So she got a really fast time probably because of that, and now she has taken a very brief lead. This match is flip-flopping all over the place.
Unfortunately, Orlai had that clear lined up already. And there's definitely such a thing as being too conservative. I definitely wouldn't go beyond X5, just because then you're just introducing too much screen shake with those large garbage blocks, and that does make a difference in hard mode.
Yeah. This is like the last hardest level where you want to find every single second that you can. So you try to look for those advantages, like reducing the screen shake, because your time doesn't go down while you screen shake.
Ooh.
Oh my! As 6 enters Bruno, Nicole leaves Bruno. Here she is on the final stage. Pikachu versus Nidoqueen. Let's see who's got the right stuff to close this out.
All up to the bear.
It is a generic bear sound effect, isn't it? Okay. All right, we got
That's a good start.
an X5 chain. Definitely 2-4 combos. Oh, they're like too close to each other. Okay. There's some separate. Oh.
Oh no! Gary went for the sideways clear.
Of course.
Sometimes they see those and sometimes they don't.
Oh,
And
he's not
Gary's
topped off. He's not
no.
topped off. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
but-
no, is this the break 6
and on-
needs?
And on Frix's side, is Bruno gonna have time to get those?
Bruno
yellows
had
yet?
time to clear that.
Oh, how? Oh, let's see. This is the thing. Like Gary is
goodness.
the worst. Like Gary is so bad because you'll think you'll send enough, and he'll just go down to like the second line of blocks, and you'll be like, "Are you kidding me? Is this?" Oh no!
Oh,
my
6 is done at
gosh.
114. It looks like this Gary's gonna go on for longer. This is 6's chance.
And Gary's getting so many incidental clears as he's going for his main clears. Like, that's making sure that he's not using up all his stop time. Oh my gosh. This... I don't know, like, this might make me want to...
Oh, there it is!
Oh, there it is!
Smart is done.
Oh,
About 12 minutes, 39 seconds officially.
and 6 gets to 13 seconds. That could have been...
Oh.
If Gary would have trolled Nicole just a little longer.
Oh my goodness, that was that came down to some really trolly stages at the end, but officially it is Smart's 12:39 to 6's 12:54 that's going to get Nicole this first win. Oh my goodness. And again, this was...
Yeah, that was a really good one. I think Nicole got a little unlucky there with some really... It's a couple bad stages, and then with 6, he does seem to get a little panicky, where he's not really going for the combos as much. He's just looking for whatever clear he can find to set up the game.
Yeah, these players are definitely showing just how closely contested they are. Let's get into game 2 here. 6 might be looking to change his tactics a little bit, going to an X4 chain for Gary, and wow,
9 seconds.
9 seconds to 13 seconds. For these players. Man, another lightning fast start from these two.
Really, Gary 1 is one of those stages where if you get a fast setup and it goes longer than 15 to 20 seconds, you're already mad.
Oh yes. If only every stage was that cooperative. Here we go.
So that's a good start for 6.
6 going to
but
X4, but
Brock
didn't
is
have
way
enough
down there.
combos. Oh, he's gonna get cleared on. There's Smart, 19 seconds. Getting, extending that lead. Oof. We're really, seeing some variance here. And, that should only get bigger as the race goes along. Start to see this game's RNG really take effect. Ooh, I see some good combos from I Like Being Smart, but okay, alright. Misty wasted time flattening. That's why you lead with the combos first, because these foes tend to look underneath the lowest garbage block on their field for matches, and so they will waste that time trying to flatten the stack underneath those small garbage blocks, and you can make those small garbage blocks fall first if you start your chain with them. So that's why it's fairly important to start with the 2-4 combos. And a combo and a 5 chain for Nicole is going to win that surge in 13 seconds. Double 4 combos for 6, getting a 15-second kill.
Right behind. He's had some pretty clean stages starting out here.
And again, both of these players, at this point, going to the X5 chain strategy. Do you think they need to cut those chains shorter to really get some fast times? Because looks like these two are gonna need every second they can get.
Yeah, it seems like it's kind of a game theory thing. Like neither of them right now really wants to take the plunge to go for those really fast times, because like the penalty is just so great if it ends up not working out and that you end up with a 30-second. Oh, pardon me. You end up with a 30-second stage. Now, what I tend to do is go for like maybe more aggressive strats and then just really quickly go for a good follow-up. Now, that being said, like that can be a little easier said than done. It kind of depends on your cursor speed and how fast you can like send over your second wave, because as soon as you send over your first wave, your opponent's already looking for the clear and setting up that clear. So if you take too long before your first and your second wave, then they're probably already clearing your garbage if you didn't top them off.
Yeah, even now, 6 making use of X6 chains to top off these foes, and so far it is working. There's another 15-second stage. 6 trying to build that lead, but Nicole gets 14 seconds, so she's keeping up. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, this is everything that I expected.
Way to go!
6 working on X4 chain, probably out of necessity there.
Ooh,
10 seconds.
10.
Oh, yes. That is what you want. That is the goal. Smart going with the X5 chain to start this. Oh, of course, Blaine had a 5 combo right there to clear the garbage. Oh, boy. Well, that's gonna happen. That's just hard mode. That's just gonna happen. You just take those on the chin and move on.
Yeah, I always find that they have an instant clear setup whenever I get like, I'll send like an 8 combo and then like a lag chain with a 5 combo and it'll come over like right away, and then they just gotta clear on it instantly. It's like, okay, whatever.
Congratulations, you won!
Whatever, whatever indeed. 6 going with the X5 chain. I think tried to go for an X6 there and made an inadvertent extra swap, but certainly serving well for him so far, getting a bunch of stages under 20 seconds, which is more or less what you want to see, but this one might be a problem.
Yeah, Nicole's having a hard time topping off Tracy. This is what we talked about, where you just get stuck in this cycle of not getting on them topped off because you've already wasted so much time that you don't want to waste more time topping off again.
Oh, Bad Tracy almost extended that further. That man, definitely seeing some things that she doesn't want to see right now is Nicole, and even though 6 is not showing his best right now, he's still keeping up a little bit. Oh, this is gonna get so close.
Yeah, Nicole is getting a little panicky. It looks like she's doing some chains that take some pretty precise cursor movement, and missing some of those.
All right, we've got X5s on both sides here. Very textbook from 6. 14 seconds of Giovanni, just as Smart finishes with a 35. They are exactly one stage apart as 6 moves on to the Elite Four. Oh me, oh my. What 6 got
6
for
is
us
on
here?
a pretty good pace so far.
Oh, there's the second 4 combo. X4, X5. Might have won a little bit more, but that should be good. This looks really good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, Richie had those pillars there, which they're going to take even longer getting those pillars taken care of.
You'll love to see the pillars, because when these foes get preoccupied with flattening their stacks, those pillars mean that the stacks are going to take even longer to flatten, just waste more of their time. That is what you want to see. That is what you love to see. Oh,
Lorelei has those yellows there, but is she going to be able to do anything else?
No. She spent a lot of time moving from the top of the stack to the bottom and then back up to the top. Like, those are the kinds of manipulations you hope to get out of these foes. And all of a sudden, we've got a 2-stage lead for 6. Nicole took almost a minute on that Giovanni. She's gonna need 6 to screw up now to get back in this race.
You've had it.
Well, 6 was getting started. It looked like he had a hard time finding a starting chain, but he didn't. No problem getting it, continuing it.
Ooh.
Oh, he gets the kill right before Bruno would have got the clear.
Oh man, Bruno had a green match right there to clear the garbage, but yellow was furthest left, and these foes do go for the furthest left match. So here we are. Here's 6's chance to get on the board.
He oh no. Oh, he accidentally swapped in and out. Looks like he's panicking a bit.
Yeah, just rushing a little bit, but Gary's not doing much of anything here. Drop that! Yes!
Drop it.
There it is!
That's hard kill.
there's the force kill. There we go. Yes, that clocks in officially at a 10:06, which should be a best for 6. What a time to get a PB.
I'll get it in the tournament. Why not?
That is coming in the clutch. Let's see.
Oh, but Nicole got a swag chain there, and according to tournament rules, swag chains get an instant win.
No, we do love our swag. We do love our swag. Ooh!
Ugh.
Bruno just running out of time. But yeah,
It's
6.
important to finish all these stages strong for no forfeits as we've gone over before.
Oh yeah, please, if you're in this tournament or if you're playing in future tournaments, do not forfeit, I will assess a rather nasty time penalty on you. And in this instance, players will get assessed a 1 hour race time if they forfeit. So we encourage everyone to finish.
Show me what you got. Way to go.
And, yep, Gary doing usual Gary things. That's just the way Gary goes. Like, even I've been having trouble with Gary lately. So, it happens to everybody.
35 on Gary, not the worst.
You can definitely do worse, that's for sure. But, 6 coming in with a very nice, personal best of 10:06. 2 Smarts, 11:50. And it will be, 6 getting in on the board. It is now 1-1. So this best of 5 has now turned into a best of 3. It is still anyone's game. Tayman, how have you been liking how these players have played so far?
Well, 6 has been, I'd stopped into a couple of his streams, and from those streams, it looked like he had the potential to be very fast, but like didn't always, sometimes dropped his chains and didn't send enough right away. Right now, I've noticed that his initial attacks have been much more stronger and consistent, and I'm getting a little more scared for our group stage right now. He was even, he's setting these up really. Yeah, you can see him here, like, he's getting those set up. Unfortunately, he ran into some greens there, but it might be enough anyway.
Oh, that's a bit unfortunate for 6. This is the break for I Like Being Smart, getting a nice 12-second Gary 1. 6 starting off with a bit of a deficit here, but it is still very much within everyone's within anyone's grasp.
No problem.
There we go. Nicole getting in there with the 18-second Brock.
Yeah, Brock's not going to get up there on 6's side. So yeah, like, catching the opponent's cursor off guard is so important, because it's not going to their cursor isn't going to zip over instantly like it is in later stage S-Hard. They're going to take like a second or two just moving that cursor over if it's in the right position. So that's why, like, there is room for screen watching to also work in hard mode, although obviously not as important as later difficulties.
And Nicole almost getting away with a 3-line kill there, but 6 doing just enough to take a very brief lead here. This match is showing to be just as close as advertised. Let's see what 6 is able to do here. X4 gonna get the X5.
Probably probably doing a little too much.
Yeah, X6 might be a bit overkill in most cases, but you know what? It's getting the job done. It's still a 13-second stage from 6, and Smart coming back with the 12. We are still neck and neck. And neck and neck and neck and neck. I hate that term, but there's really no other way to describe this.
I do not like imagining two necks just pressed up against each other.
Well, they're pressing up against each other right now, and
Give up?
and both players are struggling to get the right amount for Erica. 6 is actually
Should be good on 6s though.
6 is actually topped off Erica Smart has not quite done it yet. So there's another lead change.
Yeah, 37 seconds, not where you want to be in early stage hard mode. If you send enough for your initial attack, it takes some pretty bad luck to get a 37 second.
Work harder.
Just for some perspective on how damaging a 37-second stage can be, 6 showing more or less what the time is that you need with 11 seconds. The world record, which I have at 8:10, averages about 12 seconds a stage. So you're really looking to, when you're going for a world record, you really want to push that luck with your attack. Try to send the absolute minimum possible. This being a tournament setting, both players are going very safe. 6 again going with the X6.
Well, if you do like a 6 chain compared to a 3 or 4 chain, that's probably taking an extra two seconds or so, wouldn't you say?
It's the risk reward trade-off that this mode does provide, that you don't really get to see too much of with the higher levels. And it's the intrigue that comes with that is part of what makes this category so good to start with in this tournament.
Yeah, hard mode is just a good test of raw Puzzle League skill. There really isn't much nuance besides just chain and combo as much and fast as possible and top them off as soon as you can. And for that reason, it's also good to... It's also like pretty friendly to Tetris Attack speedrunners, and I know we have Cozy Pocket came over from the Tetris Attack community, and I told him, like, you should get in this tournament because S hard is a lot like Tetris Attack V hard. But even if you're just a casual Puzzle League player, there isn't a ton of thought in the hard mode, and it makes it really accessible.
Because of Cozy Pocket's involvement in this tournament, I'm really laboring, trying to get through the group stage relatively unscathed, because I don't want to have to go against a top player in the V hard round in the first bracket stage. But we can go over those implications later. 6 getting that one stage lead and maintaining it. But here comes Smart.
Ooh. Rocket one slop away from that clear. It's kind of incredible how, like, the AI can be one slop away from either giving you the kill right there or it taking another 5-10 seconds or longer. Like, there's so much. As you're running S hard and you're watching that AI's cursor tick along, the stakes are so high.
Such a time investment. And Smart making good use of her time investment, getting a 17-second rocket as 6 gets a 17-second Giovanni. Here we go, toe to toe, once again. Oh, this is really gonna come down to the wire. This is what we love to see. This is why we do this. This is why we play these puzzly games every year. As the tournament always finds a way to provide this kind of intrigue. I love it.
You know what they say, cards, is that block don't lie.
Block don't lie. And it's also all about that scoreboard. And based on the scoreboard, I have my own honor to defend as the winner of the last 3 Puzzle General Speedrun Tournaments. This is gonna get crazy before it gets wrapped up. Cannot wait.
Ooh, it looks like Nicole gets a little help from Richie and gets 18 seconds. Not 18 is. I'll definitely take an 18 Richie during group stages.
This might be her opening. 6 not closing the deal on this Lorelei. Oh, there's a 4 combo that's gonna give her a little bit of time. Uh-oh.
And she's not topped off now. See, another dangerous thing is that you're not often raising the stack that much in hard mode because there's no need to. So you can find yourself like running low on ammo or possibly pinned down by the AI if they send you a lot, and Nicole's gonna move into the lead here.
Yeah, she was a little low herself into that into the end of that stage, but finally got through, and 6 finally getting through at a minute 5. So this lead looking to be about 10 seconds as we head into our last 2 stages. Smart
going to X5 and being super cautious there.
Like I don't mind it too much once you get to Bruno.
Oh no!
I don't mind it too much once you get to this end game, because these foes are starting to get fast enough.
Oh no!
Oh,
The purples
clear.
are already there.
Oh man,
This is
this might be it. There we go.
There we go.
35 seconds, and 6 is struggling even more with Bruno. Smart moving on to the final stage. Let's see how much Gary ruins this one. Oh, it's gonna come down to Gary too. Here we go. Both players moving on to Gary. Please, Gary, don't troll. I definitely don't mind the start.
Yeah, Nicole not taking any risks there. Now, is this gonna be enough?
I think she.
Oh, that's.
Oh no! Gary still had time.
How?
Please.
Stop time is one of the mysteries of the universe that Carl Sagan wrote about in Cosmos.
Oh, 6 going to an X7 chain on Gary.
No. Oh, is Gary
Gary's
gonna run
still.
out of time? No.
6 is Gary still. Oh.
Not topped off. Oh,
There
that's
it is.
gonna be good.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
That is. I feel for both Nicole or Smart and 6 there, because either one of them could have had it if their respective Gary just would have calmed the frick down.
They won't calm down. Gary's still not calming down, and Smart may need a second to calm down after that 11:22 officially, and this is coming in for 6 at 12 minutes flat. So let's update these times here and give I Like Being Smart the second Pokeball.
Yeah, these have been some intense matches so far. The second one got a little lopsided towards the end, but you can see first match was in 15 seconds. Third match was within 38 seconds. So definitely what was advertised to be.
All right, here we are. I Like Being Smart on game point. She wins this race. She wins this match, and really cements herself as the front runner for the second seed in this group. I say second seed because all the expectations, Tay-Man, are that you were gonna be the first out of this group, but hard mode does some weird things, as we both know, so maybe I shouldn't speak so soon.
well, the stress of watching this is making me think maybe just maybe just drop out of the tournament. It's just so much stress in these hard mode stages, and it's gonna get obviously not actually gonna drop out, but it's gonna get these matches are gonna be so stressful. Like, you don't, unlike a traditional speed game, you don't really have a single moment where you know you can just cruise through the end of the stage once you're past the hard part. Like, you're always at the whims of the RNG. And it's kind of the point of running puzzle games, but it also makes it the most terrifying during a race.
Oh yes, the races are always the most uncertain. Just these games in general are filled with so much uncertainty.
Well, speaking of upsets, I didn't actually make it out of group stages in the Tetris Attack 2018 tournament, and I think that was seen as a little shocking. I mean, that Tetris Attack wasn't as much of my game, but I also got some really bad luck, and it can happen to anyone.
Yeah, we cannot take anything for granted right now, and these players are not looking to take anything for granted at this moment. They are really toe to toe. I'm gonna make that my thing now. I'm not gonna use neck and neck. I'm gonna use toe to toe.
Let's compromise and say neck to toe.
Oh my goodness.
Meanwhile,
You can have it.
Misty apparently just gets all the stop time in the world
Wow.
and gets to clear before dying.
Oh man, 6 really did not want to start with that 7 combo, but that's what he's married to right now. Not able to get away with 4 lines.
That's not the end of the world in hard mode. Just because of their cursor speed is not as good. Definitely not. It's not an instant reset like it is in S-Hard, but it's it'll lose you a couple percentage points as far as your odds of getting that quick kill, I'd say.
Okay, Smart getting a much more beautiful attack on her surge and looking to make up a bit of ground after that Misty stumble.
Yeah, 6 is doing something that I think a lot of like new speedrunners or maybe like not quite as experienced Puzzle League players do, is that they kind of start a chain and then hope that they'll be able to continue it, and kind of put some faith in their cursor speed to find clears. But sometimes they'll start a chain without really realizing that they don't really have anywhere it can go. And it's kind of a risky thing. You want to be sure that you can continue your chains. And that part of that is having good board vision, and part of it is just having good cursor speed, and part of it's just recognizing what setups are going to lead to chains.
Yeah, there's definitely an element of planning that goes into these games. Like even if the planning has to be routed essentially on the fly, but you've got to be able to think about what moves you're gonna make like 3, 4, 5 moves ahead sometimes if you really want to get to the very top of the top of this game, not only as a speed run but also in the player versus player perspective, as a couple of our competitors can speak to a lot better than I. And that's been an exciting thing to see. We'll actually see one of those PvP veterans coming up next on Puzzle General with Foxy Man. Foxy Man emerging quickly as one of the favorites. Same mood.
Like this, well, okay, we'll talk about Foxy when we get there. No need to gush about him right now.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time, and looks like these two players only have a little bit of time themselves. They are toe-to-toe once again. Both breaking through the spiritual halfway mark at about 5.5 minutes. I'd say they're both on a pretty nice pace right now. But that's not what 6 needs at the moment. 6 needs Smart to struggle a bit. 6 needs some more good things to happen in order to stay in this match.
But now they're about toe to neck, as we say.
Oh, jeez. Oh my Jesus.
As we move past the worst character of the Pokemon anime that no one likes, not even during Twitch watches Pokemon.
Oh man, Smart throwing up the 14-second Troll Seed. So good. Let's see here. X5 for 6. That's probably right with the amount of combos he made.
So I think he's able to follow that up, and that extra combo he did was just what he needed.
Yeah, it can't be undersold, the value of the combo in this game. Like, you definitely see it at the higher levels, but just as a principle, it really is faster to make 2 lines of garbage at once compared to just 1. And in a mode like this, where you're just trying to send garbage as fast as possible, you definitely want to try and incorporate some combos into your attack whenever possible. And I don't see these foes really taking advantage of that much. Oh, and yeah, that wonder if that might have led to that 1-minute rocket for Nicole. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that might have knocked her out of. I mean, it's still just one stage, but that 1-minute rocket just means that it's now neck and neck to a stage deficit with time running out.
Don't give up.
6 again going with the X6. And it did just enough, 18 seconds. But they're Smart with a 17-second Giovanni. So she's keeping that 1-stage deficit. You're getting to see what you want to see more or less in this endgame. Let's see who's able to capitalize the best at the end. X4, X5, X6.
No, Nicole accidentally flopped in and out there.
Ooh. Like in that rush, you can definitely move too fast. Be quick, but don't hurry. That's one of the takeaways you can garner from this game, or from just about any speedrun for that matter. All right, 6 heading into the second to last stage. Can't find a 4 combo to start. 3.
Well, I think that's. I think it's better. Oh no! Oh man!
Bruno,
I thought that was going to be good.
Almost got caught by the 3-line kill. That is so rare to see in hard mode. You really don't see cheeky kills like that very often at this level. Oh man! Oh man!
But here comes Nicole.
Oh boy!
Brutal 1 swap away. That would have been really good for Nicole.
Oh
but,
boy!
6 is going to go on to Gary too.
Oh man, Smart's going to need another 15-second stage, and then probably another 15-second stage after that in order to close this out. Let's see what 6 does with this last stage. Bit of a premature pop there. Going with
taking this time.
Start. Okay, 5, 6 combo.
Gonna,
okay, I respect it.
Gonna need plenty. Unfortunately, though, when you do that, it gives Gary time to get a chain going.
Oh, there are pillars,
he did
though.
send
Oh,
oh, the greens are there.
oh, Gary
But,
still had time.
Show me what you got.
But Nicole is still working on Bruno here, and it's not
Oh,
gonna.
wait, Bruno doesn't have much here. Ooh,
Ooh, one
runs
away.
out of time.
What's Gary gonna do?
Oh, Gary's still being Gary. Gary's gonna decide this again.
There he is. Oh, but the double four combos are there.
They're gonna get leveled out.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Let's
Oh
get some,
boy, oh boy,
let's
oh boy.
no leveling in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
Nicole's
nice double
getting
four
started
combo
here.
and a 5 chain. This
Oh,
would have to
no.
be it. Gary, not now. That's it!
Oh wow! Holy cow!
I like being
dude.
smart. Snatches victory for the
What
Jaws
a-
of defeat. The very
Oh.
last second. Oh,
What a comeback!
my goodness.
This is. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna be at a campfire one day with some old high school friends, and we're gonna be telling scary stories. And I am gonna tell the tale of the minute 39 Gary 2.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This match was so close throughout, but with a final time of 11:17 to 11:32, it is I Like Being Smart getting the third Pokeball, getting the bouncing win banner, as she is the winner of today's match. So there we go. 3 Oh yes. Oh yes.
I love the layout here, Bart. Like, good work on everything you've done for this tournament.
Oh yes. I've been working on these furiously for the past month or so, just trying to make the presentation look really nice, and that will do it for the match. I Like Being Smart winning that match 3-1, and as soon as I update this bracket, we can show you what that means for Group A. And there we have it. I Like Being Smart taking the first win in the group, and 6. You really have to wonder what's going to be going through his mind as he goes through the rest of the rest of his matches. He does not have easy competition the rest of the way with you and Ty. Like what are you thinking his chances are going to be going forward?
I mean, I do want to be as objective as possible, and I know it's me. I know I have a good chance of winning. If we go with the general community attitude that I am going to win all of my matches, which isn't a guarantee, I would say things don't look very good for 6, because like all of these racers, they basically need to win 2 out of 3 against their, or wait, no, they're all playing 3 races. Well, I think you can't write off 6 against me, as I've mentioned, but it's definitely super difficult. He's gonna have to beat Ty, which is they're a bit of a wild card. They're coming over from the PvP side, and we know that those players can be very unexpectedly good, and he's going to have to get past me. And as long as I'm on my game, I don't see him having good chances there either. So it's definitely going to take a huge upset for 6 to get out of the group stage from here.
Yeah, this is a really significant setback for 6. I mean this match was basically going to be the one to decide the second seed coming out of the group, and Smart has definitely punched her ticket to the driver's seat for that second slot in this group. She more or less controls her destiny at this point, but we will definitely be looking forward to seeing what happens with these two going forward. Now, for those of you watching on YouTube, this is going to do it for our coverage of this match. Thanks again to Tayman for hopping on to help with this match, but I do think I want to go ahead and let someone else jump in for the next match. So Tayman, thanks again for being a part of this, and good luck in the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun, and thanks for having me on.
All right, that'll do it for everyone watching on YouTube. For Tayman and everyone else at Puzzle General, this is Cards of the Heart. And for those of you live, stay tuned. Got another match for you with Foxyman52 and Karaoke. Thanks for watching.